Morning, everybody. Alright, let me pull up YouTube so I can start reading comments. Hi. You know what I have stuck in my head? My kids have been into the chipmunk show. Do you guys remember that when you were kids? We're the chipmunks. Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Hey Melinda, hey Christina, hey Zach, hey Danielle, hey Becca and Kyle, Melanie and Ginge and Leslie and Danielle and Sasha, Paxtonian, Todd and Kelly. Woot woot. We have about 2 more cars to go and then we'll be on. So they're boarding the next car right now, and then I got 1 more. Hi Walt, hey Kelsey, hey Jen, Mr. Ben, and Joseph and Rhonda and Walt. So we're almost there. Yeah, dude, absolutely fun. I didn't know they still did it. Alexa, what up, what up? Hey Paula, what's up Will? Good morning. Morning. I waited for the front because I'm like, why not? Game plan is this: Cobra's Curse, as long as it doesn't have a delay. Then Montu, look at animals on our way, maybe even catch a little bit of the animal hospital on our way over to ride some Wudder rides, maybe even the sand serpent. I don't know. Kind of cranking through stuff. I feel good about the morning. I think we're gonna get a lot accomplished. Hey Maria. Hey Nicole, good morning. Yeah, it always does, Tina. It always looks better. GoPro looks so much better than TikTok. It streams at 1080p, which TikTok does not. We have pretty good service almost everywhere here in Busch Gardens. I think the reason why most people don't do this is because it's annoying. It's annoying to do this whole setup. Like, I could show you real quick what it looks like. Like the setup of having like a GoPro connected to your wrist and like having to keep your arm level and all that stuff. Like, who wants to do that? I'm okay with it. But I don't think a lot of people are. What's up, Em? Hey, Anna. Hey, Fresh. Serengeti Flyer. I wasn't planning on doing it today because we dropped service last time we were on it. Melanie, I think Wonderkind is in Busch Gardens in Virginia. We are in Busch Gardens in Tampa. Yeah, I agree with you, Paula. Totally agree. Looks so much better. Hey, Gracie. Hey, Anthony. How y'all doing? All right, we're almost up. We're up next. Is this better than Jimmy Kimmel? Oh my God, dude. Are you kidding me? That is... first of all, you know what? I think because it just dragged all the energy out of me getting on that thing, and then the ride itself was pretty disappointing. Followed up by, you can't stream it. It didn't even have creatures. It didn't even have aliens on it. I was just so bummed. I was beat up after that ride. I was like, the will to live was struggling. And then we got on Hagrid's and everything was fine. Hi, Jose. How are you? Hey, Soph. What's happening? Hi, Allie. Yeah. You can't put them through here. Yeah, I was going to say go under there because otherwise they're going to close this up. Or when these open up, he can just join in. Either or. You got that. Morning, Allie. Double Allie. KDO. Am I gonna do a Wudder day for Universal? There will be a day where all I do is Wudder rides, and it'll just be Popeyes the whole time. So yeah. Oh, Hagrid's was amazing. Tina, I'm glad you had fun, because I did not. All right, we're about to get on Cheetah hunts. Are you guys gonna be in the pocket? Honestly, it's so freeing being at Busch Gardens too, because like I just don't bring a lot of stuff. It's nice. We actually have an opportunity too. We get to come here and do the behind the scenes coaster tour, as well as the behind the scenes gorilla tour. So we get to do that this weekend, which I'm really stoked about with the kids. It's like a precursor to Father's Day that we got invited to. No, you're okay.
Second, go. Second. And stop.
Thank you, sir. So yeah, we'll be able to do a behind-the-scenes coaster tour and a gorilla tour, and I get to film all of it. I can't live stream during it. Plus I'll have my family, so. But we're gonna take a bunch of stuff, make a bunch of promotional content for it as well. Things that you can do right now. You can actually book ambassador programs if you're a pass holder here for 30% off, which we're looking to do. I'm gonna try to see what the availability of the Hippo one is over the next couple of weeks. All right. There we go. Enjoy Cheetah Hunt. Launch. First launch, second launch. Oh, every time. Another train going into the next launch. Oh god! And that's Cheetah Hunt. Smooth, beautiful. You get to see the safari. It's just an awesome roller coaster. I miss going on that. I have not been on that in well over a month. Since my folks have been down, I've been doing a lot of stuff with them, so just Fridays weren't on normal for a bit. It feels good to have our normal Monday, Wednesday, Friday vibe down. I know Universal changes things up. A lot of people like Disney. But I am a theme park fan overall, so I love covering Disney, Universal, and Busch Gardens in a week. That's an amazing week. You throw in Legoland, woo, perfection. go. This is on a GoPro, Kelly. That is correct. Welcome to GoPro action here at Busch Gardens. Might drop the signal here and then over back. Did he say what? No, I never say water. Water? Water. It's always water, always been water, always will be water. Dude, I am so stoked for Halla Scream too. I'm not gonna lie. I've been really enjoying the fact that we have such a good partnership with Busch Gardens. They are tremendous, and this is such an underrated park. Everyone focuses on Orlando. Tampa does not get the love it deserves. Bare minimum, come here during Halla Scream. Bare minimum. Food and wine is amazing here too. I just think the value is incredible. And they have, so this is the Stranglewood Estate, which I think it's really cute. They put this like for sale Stranglewood Realty. Probably not haunted houses. And right now they are running a special. I think it's like you get two days for $37.99. You have to buy 2 tickets at that price though. That's a steal. They're giving it away. Is Cobra's curse open? Montu's running. Cobra's has a 0 on there, so we should be good. Change is good for the soul. I agree with you. I think it's other people who tell me that you know, you're not going to Disney anymore? No, dude, I love going to Disney. Oh, we are on a delay. Chains are up. All right, let's go to Montu then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to flip the Crocs into 4-wheel drive. Yes, Summer Nights is coming up real soon. You guys get to go over the weekend, which will be a blast. Dude, the fireworks, if you haven't done fireworks here, Lem, the sheer amount of fireworks that they launch off, like there's no IP with the music or the sounds or anything. It's just straight, let me launch 1 million fireworks in the air, which is awesome. So, plus the park stays open a little bit later for that. I'm actually thinking about doing a crazy multi-park challenge for YouTube as well as TikTok. But that would have to be on a day that these summer challenge things exist. So here we are, we're heading on to Montu next. Inverted coaster. Yeah, they're really good. Lisa told me about the fireworks during Christmas. They were spectacular. We watched them together. It was such a good experience. Definitely recommend it. Now here, you can bring fanny packs on. This is a fanny pack type of park. Oop. Pardon me? All right, they were like all confused there for a second. I didn't know what they were doing. You can purchase lockers and use the lockers, but you don't need to. Just bring a fanny pack. You can bring them on to all the attractions and you'll be good. Or if you have a stroller, you can always do that too. Just no backpacks. It's really impressive, dude. They launched so many. It's just this barrage of light. It's really, really crazy. How many do we have to wait to get in the front? 2? 1? This will be a little bit of a wait because we have to wait multiple trains. Unless you guys want to just get on right now and keep rolling. Yeah, fanny packs are allowed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there'll be 2 trains. I'm gonna just get on. It's all good. Just keep moving and grooving. Yeah, Busch Gardens is great, Melanie. Oh, I gotta flip mine. I want to keep the pace up. They started testing Cobra curse. Sorry, I'm putting putting old Crockies in the 4-wheel drive. I have had 0 issues wearing Crocs. I mean, this is an inverted coaster where literally your feet hang. I've had no issues. Never had issues wearing Crocs on Falcon's Fury either. Just make sure they're in 4-wheel drive. We're ready and raring. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on. Because you know what the problem is? They usually don't run 2 trains. And of course today they're running 2 trains. So so I stand corrected. But most of the time they don't. So you have to wait the 3.5 minutes plus the boarding and disembarkment. We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna keep things. How long do I plan on streaming? We'll be on here for a couple hours. Yep, be on here for a couple hours, riding a bunch of rides. The only way you can do it is with a GoPro if you're streaming, for safety's sake. Yeah, dude, back in the day, I used to wear flip-flops, and I would just kick them off and throw them at the other ends of a load platform, or sit on them on inverted coasters, like Batman the Ride over at Six Flags Great Adventure. You've worn flip-flops? Yeah, I mean, you can. You lost a croc on a coaster? Yeah, that would be awful. All right, here we go.
Excuse me? Maya! The gates are now closing. Por favor, manténgase detrás de la línea blanca. Las puertas se están cerrando ahora.
Now, on a ride like this, I like to slam my harness down really, really hard. This one in Cheetah, I just like when there's no like wiggle room. Make sure when we get on here that you guys are out more to the left so you can see more. I believe this coaster is a part of the behind the scenes tour. I've seen a couple of people make just a touch of content on it, a lot. It's actually really affordable. All their behind the scenes tours are. One is like $40. I gotta look at actual prices. And they do a behind the scenes tour of the houses too, haunted houses. And that one includes a front of the line pass. And again, that one's really affordable too. So, and they have 4 houses. You can do 2 houses one night, 2 houses another night, but I definitely need to do that. All right, here we go. Make sure the framing is good. Just need to click this over one. And I should be able to hold you out like that. See more. Elbows out. It's just like every first day of merch, Lem. Elbows out. Like Adventure Island, which is over there. That's the water park here. They have a really cool raft ride called Wahoo Remix. I don't know why I said remix. Strange. It's like they play music and they have a bunch of lights in it. It's awesome. And then Solar Vortex is really good too. Enjoy Montu. Black out. always thrilling, always fun. This always reminds me of when I was a kid and I would watch VHS tapes of front views of coasters with 3D glasses on that never worked. But I've been into doing coaster content since I was, 13. So I used to be like a coaster fiend, but dark rides are really the thing that I love more than anything. Like, give me a dark ride over a coaster any day. Love coasters. I love that we're getting now themed coasters a lot. That seems to be pretty normal. Epic Universe has a pretty incredible looking dual launch, dual coaster. It's gonna be space themed. That's kind of interesting. The IP choice there. This guy Mickey Views does a really good job on, like, he's kind of my go-to for construction updates. He's more of like a news-based group. And then I've been really enjoying this YouTuber couple, Anna and Taylor from the Pooh 2. They almost exclusively do Universal content, and they're incredible. They just are very cinematic, very personable. They do a nice job. I've never seen them in the parks, but I'm looking forward to, now that I'm a Universal pass holder, I should be able to find them. I'm just gonna use this bench to flip out of my four-wheel drive, not flip out. It's more comfortable. Anybody who's asking how many miles I do in a given day, Disney and Universal days, Disney's actually more. So Disney days will be around 13 to 20, depending on the day and if there's a ride challenge. And then Walk with Purpose Kids, and they're running. Cobra's Curse is open, so we'll go on that. Sorry, I had to take my phone out. But Universal days have been a little bit less. They've been around like 11 to 12. Park hopping is just so easy there. Also, I love just not having to think. Universal's very, and it's funny, I had a conversation with a big YouTuber about this exact same thing. And she was saying, dude, I just like coming to Universal because it's easy. I don't have to make any reservation. I can just chill. The food is, she thinks the food is better, which I think is actually pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, they were old school. They came inside the VHS case. Like, do you remember VHS like slider cases? Not the clamshell ones that Disney were in, but like the ones where the VHS slides in and out. It came with two completely bland white 3D glasses that did not work at all. Oh yeah, Dark Coaster looks really cool. Dark Coaster looks cool, and then they have over in LA, or maybe it's San Diego. San Diego, they have one over there as well. It's like a Wave Runner one, which honestly, if they did like a, I don't know how they would theme it here, but an indoor, that style coaster, just because of the rain, and it was themed well, oh God, I'd be so into it. Some sort of like haunted thing. There's the reticulated python in the back. Not fix this pre-show in 6 months. It's a projector with some sounds, and it's really cool. Makes this a lot more immersive, this section, but this is actually our best themed queue. Actually has a backstory of Vice, which is a excavation construction crew that are attempting to uncover the Cobra King and the curse of the Cobra King. No, dude, first of all, Danielle, great question. It's a great question. Hang on, let me flip this around. My kids do come to me, come to the parks with me, and they know that this is like my dream. So to me, we used to like hide it from them that like daddy was at work, but they didn't know what I did. And then I just straight up, they know what Walrus Carp is. They know where it's a clothing company. They know that content is a part of it. I just tell them up front, I'm going to Busch Gardens. I'll be back at this time. They're excited. They're stoked about it. And yeah, they're just, I don't know. I think as a role model, I know we're going to be successful because I'll never quit. I think that teaches a really great lesson to my kids. Even though I'm at theme parks, this is still work to me. And you can follow your passions and do anything as long as you don't quit and you get better along the way. So, trying to get your schedule to open up to make, yeah, dude, for sure, man. Do you still have your Busch Gardens pass, Ginge, or no? Wish you had your vacation time. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when you work for somebody, you're incumbent to their vacation schedule that they put you on. So that can be really challenging. Yeah, their ordering system, Allie, is very challenging at Universal. I've been struggling through it. I mean, you guys saw me lose an hour and a half worth of time to get Voodoo Donuts, which is, it's my fault. And I had to learn. Now I know, put the order in, pop it as a mobile order, click it, and then just grab and go inside and you're good. So I'll never wait for Voodoo Donuts again. And you get to use your pass holder discount. So, although we just ate the Universal Creamsicle donut, it's not very good. And also did, what's the other one? There was a buttermilk glaze bar that was old fashioned. It was okay. Reminded me of the old like donut sticks that they do. Like, who is it? Little Debbie's donut sticks. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So, and then, what's the other one? Oh, it was like an Oreo peanut butter one. The Oreos were kind of soggy. I don't know. The girls really loved it. Mel and the girls ate it up. So yeah, that's exactly how you learn. Just gotta fail a bunch. So they should make a coaster for sure. It's hard for me to think about how to theme that. Here's how I would theme it. I would theme it as like a ghost of a, you know how that one movie with Brad Pitt where there's like a lion that's attacking all the villagers? Do it like that, like some sort of like haunted spirit of a lion that's attacking villagers and you're going out on a hunt for it or something on like safari vehicles. And do it inside so that you can have more rides happen at night. The other thing that would be good is if they did some sort of like interactive dark ride. And it could be completely screen-based if they wanted to save money. But something that has replayability. Again, we just need more indoor attractions here. Because when it rains, apart from shows and food, there's not a whole heck of a lot. I will say though, the Smokehouse barbecue here is fantastic. Zambia Smokehouse is one of the best places to eat, and it's so good. Especially if you get their sampler, I think it's like 24 bucks. It's enough food for easily 2 to 3 people. We're about to go on Cobra's Curse. It just takes a little bit, where I thought it would actually be a little bit less of a line. I was saying 5 minutes, but if you look behind me, this is more like a 15. Where I am in line is about 5 from here. You're riding Aerosmith? Well, dude, enjoy riding Aerosmith, man. That's awesome. You still have your pass. Okay, cool. That's good. Yeah, the creamsicle was not very good. It's not good at all. Well, because you have your pass, dude, you should definitely go. Like, just figure it out when you can make it and just go. That little bit of serotonin will do your body good, man. Do some photography in there, too. Like, bring a camera. And yes, we are at Busch Gardens. So, yeah. About to go on Cobra's Curse, so it'll take a little bit. I missed what happened, Anthony. You'll have to give me more perspective. We might not have the best service in here too, totally plausible. Because I am standing in a cement hallway right now. Yeah, the creamsicle was, actually, all their Bavarian cream are gross. I'm just gonna say it. It's, as somebody who is, if you look at my old Instagram, Kirk Craft Beer, I used to pair donuts with beer. I've had over 500 donuts in my life from all over the country. and the cream ones are a major disappointment. They're not good at all. There's a difference between like Boston cream, which is more pudding based, versus Bavarian cream. Bavarian cream is lighter and airier, but theirs still has this weird gelatiny vibe. It's like goopy, just like their regular jelly, which again is very disappointing. I think their best ones are their yeast raised donuts. I think I'm gonna start messing around with their cake donuts though. One, for price, and two, because I'm just trying to find something that's really good consistently. I think their best donut I've had so far is just a maple bar. You know, maybe we just get a maple bar and call it a day and stop trying. That Miami Weissberry was good though too. I like that. Oh, that's awesome, Zach. Yeah, Busch Gardens is great. You wonder why people don't watch streams on YouTube as much. This is nice. It's just very different. And I think most people with their phones don't like doing something like this because, you know, the video is smaller. The chat is larger if you're doing it on your phone. But if you do it on your TV and you have the chat open, that's my preferred way of doing it. Or on your laptop and have the chat open. But again. Yeah, Allie, I feel like that's the deal with YouTube, is it's just slightly different, you know? I think Disney live streams on YouTube are decent, but now that you can do it with a phone the whole entire time, like TikTok has just made it much more appealing. And I'm not the first person to stream theme parks on TikTok. I'm like the third person or fourth person in Disney, or Disney World. And then there's a lot of people on the West Coast that have been doing it. I was definitely in the first 10 that did theme parks. And then we've just been adding and adding more and more tech, more parks. That's smart, Christina. Way to think ahead. I appreciate it, Karen. And thank you, Allie, for chilling here. Still have a little bit of ways to go. Yeah, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
That's actually a don't put your I always heard that for some reason there was this like video where
oh, the voodoo donut wait was painful. Yeah, I hear you, Anthony. There's also, you know what's weird is there's basically only food in City Walk. There's food and bars. There really isn't stuff to do. Like they have the escape rooms, they have the movies, and they have miniature golf. But I'm just shocked that there's only real 2 Universal gift shops. There's the large, gigantic one, and then there's the Legacy store, and that's it. It's very strange to me. Nah, we're standing in a dark hallway. I also don't want to get the camera on anybody, so now we're into the light. So that's why I'm just pointing at my face. Otherwise, you're just staring at a wall. Eventually, you'll be able to actually see the load station. We're right about where the queue turns and we go outside. So, well, thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not you, Nai. It's not you, it's me. Which is very true. Thank you to all, oh man, 26 new subscribers here. Holy cow, we're almost at 49. We're at 4,867, which is banana pants. That is like, that's a lot in a live stream. I forgot how much these Busch Gardens live streams pop up. Wild. I like doing TikTok lives more than YouTube lives, but when you have to follow the rules, I'm so glad that we can do this as even an option. I wish at Universal I could wear GoPros. That would be something that would open up that world tremendously. You know? They just don't want to take a liability risk, which I understand there. Trying any new foods? Great question, Katie. So they don't have a festival going on right now? So I don't think there's any cabins. We'll check. We'll check to see if they have any cabins for Summerfest, but I didn't see anything listed. We'll go get free beer. You gotta get free beer when you're here. Every guest gets a 7-ounce Bud Light. If you are a pass holder, you get two 7-ounce beers. Well, thank you so much, Brandy. Thank you. We gotta get something then. We'll try something out, Brandy. I don't know where, I'm trying to think of places that we could try that would be different. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Banana pants. Dude, there's no way we won't be able to stream the Minions new interactive ride because it's a walkthrough. I'm praying we get to. I should come up with like a way that I can like hook the TikToks, like clamp it, you know, like take one of those gorilla pods and wrap it around the gun. Or like put it in like an arm strap over here so that you guys see like everything I'm aiming at. You know, that'd be dope. Only subscribers who can chat. Rhonda, you're chatting right now. Oh, you mean like, oh yes, you were correct. Rhonda, if you're not a subscriber here, you cannot enter the chat because you just need to connect a name to it. That was a good question. Yeah, free beer is definitely fine. They do free beer all the way through July, and it's actually in a great spot. It's at Twisted Tails, which is their pretzel location. Pretzels are okay. The cinnamon sugar one with the dipped cream cheese is very good, but the other one's kind of meh, the regular one. They do have, you know what? We could try like one of their pepperoni cheese pretzel things. I've always wanted to try them. That would be a good vibe, and we'll have beer with it. Brandy, that would be, how about we do that, Brandy? Is that cool? I've never had it. Or like a phone holder necklace. Allie, it would swing too much. I'd worry about the swing. So, really? Karen, I thought you had to be attached to a thing. Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you so much, brother. You didn't have to do that. You guys are, I don't do this for like money on here. So you guys are super, super sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Ben, and thank you, Brandy. Free Bud lattes, yeah. I tried to get a Bud Heavy, they don't serve them. They don't have draft Bud Heavy. What quick service do I recommend at DAC? Flame Tree Barbecue if you're a barbecue person, or Satuli Canteen over in Pandora if you're like a noodle rice bowl kind of person. So, all right. But at last I see the light. It's like the fog has lifted. Right, all right, perfect, Randy. That's what we'll do. When we go to Twisted Tails to get our beer, we'll order one of those pepperoni cheese bready things. Treat yourself. Well, thank you, Ben. It's nice of you guys. But at last I see the light. Like the fog has lifted. I feel like that could work, but you gotta work out there getting smacked in the face with your phone. No, I'm pretty good about figuring this stuff out. So not to worry. I mean, like this was a struggle bus, and now I've got YouTube on lock. That's why I wish Universal would allow GoPros, because if they allowed GoPros, we could do so much more. But alas, we do the best we can. I was on TikTok checking. So Samantha, we always, on Fridays, if we're doing a Busch Gardens day, we start out a TikTok just to let everybody know, hey, we're at TikTok, we're about to go live, this is what the game plan is, and then we dip over here on YouTube because that's the only way you can go live from here. And go on attractions. I mean, you can go live with just your phone, and you can go on a couple of rides with just your phone, but not a lot. One?
How many?
I'll honestly, that is one of the sweetest people ever. She is the nicest team member. She always has the sweetest things to say about our kids. There's another woman who works the ice cream stand who is, again, one of the sweetest people. Where you're just like, I want to come back just to say hi to them. Yeah, I've taken both, both of her folks and my mom have been on this with the girls. And actually my father-in-law, dude, when they moved down here, I can't wait to do stream days with him. I took him on Shikra and he was cursing, but it was the funniest thing ever. He loved it though. Like, he is definitely a thrill seeker and he would be awesome on stream because he's like a character. I just would have to get him to like tone down some of the obscenities. But he would be awesome on stream. Oh, you've never been here? Well, welcome. Thanks for hanging. If you're new here, my name is Kirk. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in one of the Florida theme parks. Could be Disney World, which is the majority of our content. Could be Universal, which is my new honeymoon phase in love with. Could be Busch Gardens, typically on Fridays. And then the rare odd occasion that we have a Legoland media event. I'd really love to get a Legoland pass, but I'm glad I got a Universal one. It's more conducive to what we're doing right now and what I want to do in the future rather than Legoland. I love your Reptar socks. They look so good.
Can I just have you guys slide over real quick? You're going to be on the move.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. She is such a sweetheart. So if you've never been on this is kind of like Cosmic Rewind in the fact that these ride vehicles can actually all independently spin. First of all, Dino, you have a straight up penguin. That's your big. That's a big one. Thank you again, Ben. Thank you again, Ben, and thank you again, Brandy. So yeah, I told you this has slightly a backstory about Vice, the Viper International Survey and Excavation team who comes out here to try to find the Cobra King. And this entire attraction is pretty well themed. It's not the most thrilling, but for littles, this is a very big coaster, and it has one of the best views of the safari you can get.
My power grows.
It's the only like little piece of a dark ride I get, so I gotta soak it up. This has also a unique ride system. It's an elevator. You're gonna see us move over to the right, and then we pass the other elevator shaft and slide into place here on the left. There we go. Cobra's Curse. I'll rotate back into place. Fun, great little ride. I think ride height too, it's pretty short. If I remember correctly, I think it's 38 inches. Might be 40, but it's low.
Please lift a bucket back. Watch your step and exit to it and taking all puzzle buildings with you. Thank you.
So we're gonna go check out animals on our way. You know what, I'm gonna grab a Wudder first. Grab a Wudder, then head on and check out, we'll try to see if we can see a hippo or a lion. I'm trying to think of timing wise. We're way past when the animal that would be, but we can look for animal cards here. I bet you didn't know they had collectibles here at Busch Gardens, and they do. They will have these things. So they have little animal cards that you can collect. It has information on the back. So the girls have been collecting these. The way you find these are either in the animal care center, or if there's a team member who is explaining any of the animals here. If you didn't realize, this is one part animal slash zoo encounter, and then one part great attractions. They also have the best live skill-based show with the ice skaters. I can't get enough, and I get emotional. I cry every single time I see that. It's so beautiful. They're so talented. I love the ice show. When we came here for my birthday on Tuesday, that was like one of the things I look forward to most, is seeing the chat again. But at last I see your light. You the fire lifting. So they do have popcorn buckets here and refillable drink cups. So what's cool about the refillable drink cups, there was a period where people weren't going on Serengeti Flyer, and they had a promotion with Coca-Cola, and they gave out free refillable mugs, which is like a $19.99 value. And then when you come back, it's only $9.90 or 99 cents to refill, which is crazy cheap. Also, they're doing the Passport to Thrills Summer Edition, and the more times you come, the more rewards you get. If you come twice, they give you a free soda and a free popcorn. You come 5 times, you get priority seating for Turn It Up. And then if you go 8 times, you get a free animal ambassador tour. You come 15 times, you get a free Dine All Day, which is a $50 value. That's bonkers. I can't believe they're giving away Dine All Day. And then if you come 20 times, they have a 2-hour party that's all you can eat and drink, no alcohol, but soft drinks. And then you get priority on things like Iron Gwazi and Cheetah Hunt. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. They do have these refill machines at a decent amount of places. The only thing that is a negative, they almost never have ice. In the mornings they'll have ice, and then the rest of the day they will not. So I recommend you getting this stuff super early. I have done Night Busch Gardens. I usually don't stream it.
You could do that.
Pardon me? Oops, sorry. No, you're good. Just got water, dude. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Oh, all right. We will be taking up residency here, though, for Howl-O-Scream. So I plan on streaming both SeaWorld as well as here at Busch Gardens Tampa's Howl-O-Scream quite a bit, and also Halloween Horror Nights. I'll basically be living at those 2 events. So Friday mornings will turn into Friday nights here at Busch Gardens. I'll have to move my distry schedule around and do distry. Probably will get swapped to a Saturday night, as long as Kate's okay with that. But unless they do Howl-O-Scream on Thursdays, then I would do a Thursday night Howl-O-Scream. Just depends. I gotta look. But that is definitely something that I need to adjust. The penguin was one of the few avatars you could pick from Gmail back in 2004. Dude, that's a throwback. Yeah, I reached out to them to try to get media for it. I never heard back. I think I had a bad a bad contact. It just fell into an email that just descended and did nothing. I'll be honest though, it would have been really, really tough for me to do. I ended up going to SeaWorld, which doing pipeline was the right move. I really need to get good at Orlando before I start going everywhere else. I do want to go to Dollywood though this summer with the kids, or even if it's in like September or something. I am going to try to get a media pass for the whole family and go to Dollywood and make content. We'll do some streams there too, but I'm trying to do 2 days at Dollywood, 1 overnight. It's not too far a drive, I don't think, from where I'm at. A couple hours. Have I done? Oops, sorry. Hang on, I can't see anything. Let me just pull over here, look at some pinkback pelicans, and catch up on comments. What is he doing? Hi, Deb. How are you? Sounds good. No worries. You miss frozen Coke. You can't get them here. You can't get frozen Cokes here? Are you sure? They have a lot of icy machines. I'll check the 2 spots that I know you can get frozen beverages. Because I know I've gotten... No, you can get frozen Cokes here. You can. I've gotten a frozen Coke before. Because there was... Oh, go get them. Go get them. Go get them. Flap, 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 flap. Tell me that the reason why I love birds is because they're the closest relatives outside of alligators, which I also love, and crocodiles, and probably some deep sea creatures, to dinosaurs. You know, like horseshoe crabs and stuff. Like birds are just walking dinosaurs. It's just so cool looking. Like tell me that's like not a pteranodon in real life. That's not a real life creature. Pelicans are pteranodons, I'm telling you. Dollywood does look amazing. It's awesome. They also have some good dark rides. Really great coasters too. Oh, that you can't get them in the UK. Oh, my bad, Sasha. Sorry, my bad. I mean, I guess like just take a Coke and throw it in your freezer and then throw it in a Ninja Creamy and you're good, right? By the way, when did it like our world, when did we get to the point where we just like Ninja Creamy everything? When did that happen? Anybody know when that happens? Because I don't know. I'm just living in it. Apparently there's, you know, and it's just a blender. Can we all just say that? It's just a blender. You still have to freeze this stuff for like a decade. That's why I never got into the ice cream makers, because you still have to start with frozen stuff, you know? They're like, oh, well, you know, you got to freeze this giant bowl. I think that's why the Ninja Creamy is better. Ninja Creamy is better than a traditional ice cream maker, because who has room in your freezer to dedicate to a giant empty bowl all the time? I know I don't. I don't even have the counter space for like half the stuff we already have. Like we have a mixer, we don't, that thing's got to go underneath. Our old house had a lot of counter space, but we couldn't live our dream unless we came here with what we had, which has been tremendous. Honestly, this has been wild. Yeah, the air fryer and the Instant Pot. How about Dyson vacuums? I know they're still popular, but like there's always some crazy innovation. I'm surprised toasters haven't figured it out better. Like I know they have some fancy toasters, but they haven't caught on. Like nobody cares about toasting that much. Although toaster ovens are essential in our family. We use the toaster oven more than anything. Occasionally microwave, but toaster oven, everything. Especially for like heating up stuff quick for dinners with the kids. You know? You tried that, it doesn't taste as good. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, the consistency's not there. You know, it's like fluffier and lighter. You gotta respin. Just keep respinning. It's more than a blender. What is a Ninja Creamy? I don't know, it's like a blender. But it turns frozen fruit into sorbet, so everybody freaks out. And everybody puts protein mix in it, and they're like, oh, this is the best cup of protein ice cream ever. Okay. Looks like they're taking content. See the Busch Gardens staff over there as they're bringing a lemur over.
No, mira el pecho. Sí, nene. Tiene bebé, míralo. Míralo cómo está agarrado,
Air fryers are huge here. There you go.
Ese me lo podemos tener, no alcanzamos.
Sí, está bien. Yo tengo ya un lemon en la casa.
Pero no tiene una bebé. Mira, qué lindo.
Mira, mira cómo se mueve, mira, así. Esa es la foto para la revista y la vaina. Qué padre. Mira el hipopótamo, mira. Vamos a verlo por aquí. Pero, el hipopótamo, míralo, míralo.
Lo veo.
No, vamos a ver ese hipopótamo. Esa es la familia de Sebastián.
Will they see a hippo? Sweet coaster lover, hope you're having fun, dude. It's definitely a good spot if you're a coaster fan. This park is incredible. This place, I mean, if you think about it, the way that Universal is set up, they have a couple of big coasters like R3, Hagrid's, Velasa, you know, Hulk. But they're more of a theme park than a coaster park. This is definitely a coaster park. I mean, all they got is coasters. SW's adding all those coasters too, so it's really animals and coasters is what these places are. All right, I'm not seeing the hippo. The only place it could be is all the way in that back left corner. There's a lot of people. See it, but maybe. There we go. Hang on. Yeah, YouTube live streams, because we don't have, you know, hundreds and hundreds on here. They tend to be quieter and more chill, which is nice. I like the change of pace. Also helps bring awareness to our channel on YouTube as well. Although I will say, I have seen some major live stream accounts on YouTube, and their static content gets nothing. They'll get like 1,000 people on a live stream, and they get nothing on long form. Honestly, apart from doing Busch Gardens YouTube live streams, I see more benefit of doing long form content on YouTube. That's where the growth makes most sense. You make a lot more doing that from YouTube AdSense, and I think you can craft a better experience. I definitely don't want to become like a YouTube live streamer. This is just for awareness sake and because we can't do anything else here at Busch Gardens. I prefer live streaming on TikTok. It's so much easier. But because it's annoying, most people don't do it here.
Iris and Rose.
Oh, hang on, we can go over here. Catch Iris and Rose a little bit.
Our driver.
Oh, you can't go over here. Looks like they're doing some work. Well, that's the best we're gonna do on the lines. There's a viewing window right there, another viewing window over there. I was hoping we would get close. So Iris and Rose are the two lionesses over here. Whoa. Just keep moving and grooving. I have a video coming out for TikTok. We started kind of getting into the whole Mold-orama things over at Universal. We have not as many as Universal Studios or Universal Orlando as a whole. They probably have close to 20, but they have about 8 here. And they do change out the Mold-oramas, which is a plastic injected toy, through the holidays. So we'll get new iterations for the fall. During Halloween, they'll have a bunch of spooky ones like a devil head and a Frankenstein head. And then we will have a another iteration for Christmas. So you get like a Christmas tree, you get Santa Claus, reindeer, that kind of thing. If you've never seen these machines before, the Hippo Mold-orama is right up here. They're also only $5 here versus $8 over at Universal. So really great, fun, interactive toy. The Mold-o-matic. These are the same exact machines that you get at Universal. And they're serviced, coincidentally enough, by Aramark. If you know food services, they mainly are known for food services at Aramark. They also do offices for coffee and stuff like that, but they also are the ones that own the rights to put Mold-o-matics or Mold-oramas in theme parks, which I think is crazy. Also, some museums have them. Really cool, fun souvenir. Definitely in the future, you know, 10, 20 years, I'll have to pick up a bunch of those relics and throw them in our theme park whenever we open. Oh, dude, you're still feeling the Friday-itis. Sorry, bud. Case of the Fridays. It's so weird working full-time for myself and like not having, how you doing?
Hi.
Not having like a specific schedule apart from one that I create, because I don't really feel weekends, you know? The only thing that changes is the kids are off from school, but now because it's summertime, it's like none of that matters. So I got that summertime sadness. The differences of time changes. Dude, Dino, are you still working on that that 3D map for Disney? That was such a cool project, man, when you just showed me the little bit that you did. Speaking of which, the other day I had a sandwich and I'm all out of HP. I gotta go get more HP. You reminded me. Out of HP sauce. That stuff is so good on sandwiches. Mel thought I was such a weirdo because I put hoisin on like a turkey and ham sandwich yesterday. She's like, what do you want, mustard or mayo? I go, do we still have like hoisin in there? She's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know, dude, I like hoisin. I just like different sauces all the time. Serengeti Flyers over there. We dumped the stream last time we went on it, so I'm not ready to risk it today on that. Let's go through the Animal Care Center real quick, look for some animal cards. I doubt anything's actually happening right now. Oh yeah, dude. Vacation days. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
That's good, man. Catch you tomorrow. Just doing. See you, bud. Let's see this. And a python sticker. Two ones. Collectible wise. I pop over here and put this stuff in my wallet. Show you guys the elephants. And then we'll go try out what Brandy hooked us up with. To go try out some foodage dudage. You know what I just thought of? I wonder if I can create or use the same emotes that we have for TikTok and throw them in here. Like do like specific ones. I don't know how that works. Yeah. Well, you know Victor, dude. You've run into him. He's a good dude. They take some really awesome high quality content. If you're not following any of the Busch Gardens socials, you see some really great animal content specifically. They do a fantastic job. Oh, sounds good, Olivia. Thanks for hanging. Still working on it, have some help. Unfortunately, fitting it in with full-time and kids means it hasn't advanced as quickly as you wanted. Yeah, the only way to do that is to outsource, you know? If you outsource some of it, but then again, like you're the brains behind it, it's really tough to outsource a new project. You just have to dump hours into it. I remember working full-time, building Walrus Carp, the website, which I didn't know half the stuff. Like I remember making websites on HTML. I had never done WordPress before, so that was a huge, huge learning curve. So yeah, it was a lot. We've gotten the website to a good functioning spot right now, so I'm really happy about that. And we're selling clothes, which is great. We got to get our beer too. Free beer. Yeah, dude, honestly, Jace, I think you would like it, man. I wish Falcon's Fury was open consistently though. It's been closed after those couple weeks we went on it. It really is a great attraction. It's one of the largest one of these drop coasters, or drop towers. I feel like drop towers, there's something about them. They have massive problems all across the board. I feel like they just, you know what we need to do? We need to go back to old school drop towers. You guys remember Free Fall at Six Flags Great Adventure? It's like basically, it looked like the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey bookcase, and it would just take you up a tower and then you'd fall, like it would drop you, but you would be on a track, and then you'd land on your back, and then they'd drop you back down. That thing was never down. Like that is a good system. Falcon's Fury. All right, let's go to Twisted Tales with the lemurs and go get our... Is the beer draft though? It is draft beer. They serve it in plastic, so at least you don't have to worry about beer clean glasses. I doubt the faucets or whatever, but it tasted good. But here's what I love, like Mel and I will come with the kids. The kids they love doing this airplane. There's a train, there's a motorcycle thing over there. And I'll go get the beer and come over and we'll just sit here for 10 minutes while they ride rides and we just sip and chill. But if you've never seen this place before, this is like their version of Annie Ann's. It's Twisted Tail Pretzels, which you can see the lemurs, the ring-tailed lemurs, have their tails intertwined to make a pretzel. I gotta pull up my pass here, so I can scan for beer. So gonna get one of those pretzel things. Oh, they only have pretzel. Oh, they do have one. Hang on. I don't know if they still have that. If that's spoken for or not. I'm looking for the pizza pretzel, which is $11.99. They also have a bacon pretzel, a pretzel dog, and then the jumbo cinnamon and regular pretzels as well. I'm gonna get this sauce too, the marinara. Yeah, Rosa, we start out at like 10 o'clock and then move over here. Well, you'll meet him. I'm sure you'll probably meet him tomorrow. Or just hit him up. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Can I get my 2 beer samples, and then do you guys have any of the pizza pretzels? Oh, perfect. Oh, damn. Look at that. Freshies. Freshies coming out. Nice. I do. Here's my pass. And then here's my ID.
And you want some?
Yes. It's just Bud Light, but hey, it's free as for me. Also want to get one of these sauces. 2 minutes, no problem. Sounds good. Thank you. I gotta put you guys.
Oh, you already paid?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna pay for the pizza thing real quick.
What's that?
That way it's one less thing. So I'm gonna have to carry a bunch of stuff.
No, that's okay. Thank you. No. Follow Daddy, please. Go that way. With Daddy.
Follow me, okay?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Can I trouble you for a pizza, pretzel, and the marinara? They're coming out right now.
They might give it to you.
And yes, correct.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
How's your card?
Card?
Okay. Would you like your receipt?
No, thank you.
Okay. You're all good. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Just Bud Light. Do you want Bud Light? That's it.
Can I get my 2? Thank you. Then I'm just waiting on that pretzel. Yeah, no worries.
Hey, baby, they give you a straw when you pick one. I mean, I'm nice and cake. What'd you say to me?
And then here you go. So these are the cinnamon pretzels. They're pretty good. The regular pretzels are kind of meh. I would get the cheese sauce if you're gonna get the regular pretzel. Although the better pretzel, honestly, this one is $9.99 and it does not come with a sauce. I think it's $11.99 or maybe $10.99 for the giraffe pretzel at the giraffe bar. Get that pretzel, it's a lot better. Our kids, we tried to give them these because they were out of the giraffe pretzels and they are not the same. They're not nearly as good. So. Hi, how are you? Just wait for the pizza pretzel. Yep. These things are gonna be fresh. I guess fresh as it gets, man. Yep. Oh, all right. Playing music with chairs. Thank you so much. You have a great day. All right, how am I gonna hold all this? All right. Somehow I got it. All right, let's attempt to find a table. hopefully in the shade. They usually have tables over here to the left in the shade. Yep, all right, perfect. Oh, somebody left their soda over there. This thing looks bonkers. It's heavy too. This is definitely the move for $9.99. Much more filling than the regular pretzels. And this thing is pretty big. I almost am kind of ticked at myself I didn't get like a knife and fork. But stay lovely. All right. Keep you guys on here. I'm gonna take you off how I'm gonna set this up so you guys can see better. Maybe that'll work. That cuts my head off. That'll... Hey, everybody. All right. Sorry, I was ignoring the chat. Not on purpose. You guys were in my pocket. So what am I missing? Happy Friday. Yup. Only the freshest of pizza pretzels. So you just get free cups of water. You can. I got free yellow water, yellow fizzy water. Also, I'm looking on here. We gotta get on a water ride like ASAP because I am gonna run out of battery pretty soon. So we're gonna eat this thing. I have enough juice to probably, hang on, what's the percent? 29%? Oh, I have enough. So, nice shady spot, yep. Sounds like the birds are active and chirping. Woo! Oh, fool me once. Bro, that thing was so hot. This thing is piping. I mean, it came right out of the oven, Kirk. What did you expect? I don't know. That my hands would be made out of solid lead and I could handle not getting burned. It's beer. It's not just spicy water. It's straight beer. Yeah, the sauce, I had to get the marinara, which was heated up under a heat lamp, but I feel like the size of the bread on this is gonna require a dip. And the dip will enhance this whole entire thing. The other place on here that I think makes really good food is the hot dog place over there.
Busch Gardens permits smoking and vaping in designated areas only.
Also don't smoke and vape.
You refrain from smoking or vaping in any unmarked area. Please refer to the Busch Gardens app for designated locations throughout the park. In addition, please help us to protect our environment for generations to come by placing recyclable plastic and aluminum in the appropriate recycling containers.
Oh, that is hot.
Thank you and enjoy your day.
That is so hot. Oh my God. This thing is burning. Have I ever been to the other Busch Gardens location? I have, yeah. I've been to Virginia, but it's been a very, very long time. Like, I think the newest attraction there was maybe Pantheon. Is Pantheon a new ride? No. Easy, Kirk. Apollo's Chariot was brand new last time I was there. That was like one of the newest ones. Yeah, dude, tell me about it, Jules. I'm staring down the barrel of this pretzel and I can't do anything because it's so hot. It looks so good though. The melted little crispy grilled cheese bits. Nice pillowy dough. It's gonna be a good solid crunch on the outside. Then you have lots of cheese, pepperoni. The pepperoni's crisp. I think this is gonna be a rock star without me even trying it. This is the pizza pretzel for $9.99 over here, which again, I feel like is a good price. You're gonna ride Dark Coaster? You'll have to let me know how it is, Danielle, because it looks awesome. I like the theming of it. I love that dark. I'm like panicked that I'm gonna run out of time on the GoPro. We can do the log flume, we can do the raft ride all on on TikTok on my cell phone, so it's not a big deal.
Icons opening June 11th.
Yeah, Kathleen, this thing looks great. Am I gonna go to Virginia for Hallow Scream? I'm trying to. I'm trying to get media for it. Not for opening, but just to go, so I don't have to pay to go. I'm trying.
Guests in awe with the perfect music to accompany the show. It's an unforgettable experience. Download the Busch.
Yeah, I agree. The size of this thing is pretty massive. I mean, this is just a dough section. Really soft. That's great. I wonder if my kids would eat this. They don't like the regular pretzel, but maybe they would eat the pizza pretzel. Probably not as pepperoni. Mel would like this. Hannah, I'm burning my face off. It's funny though, like when you eat it, I don't know why, like, I feel like my fingers are more sensitive than my mouth, because my mouth isn't burned or anything. Okay. This thing is very good. It's fluffy, it's soft, that crunchiness, and thank you, Brandy, and thank you, Ben, for treating. This is pepperoni, cheese, yeah, and just like a huge, massive pretzel. Like, this is easily shareable, and for me, this is a lot of food for the price too. You pay $1.50 for the sauce. I think it needs the sauce because it is not sauced. I mean, there is sauce on top of it, but it's all because they cook it in an oven. Thank you, Brandy. It's delicious. Highly recommend Twisted Tales for their cinnamon sugar with the cream cheese frosting, but this pizza pretzel, I think, is better than that. Like, this would be, you know, I should really make like a top snacks video on for TikTok for Busch Gardens. This is way up there. I just heard somebody scream. I don't know what's happening, but for some reason, my screen keeps locking. Just have to keep on like scrolling on here. DoorDash from Florida. Yeah, I don't know how good it would hold up. Did you guys see there's a new quick service for beignets in Disneyland? It's no longer Jazz Kitchen, it's called like Beignets Express. So it's lost its theming, but it looks cool. Also, how can you complain about getting 2 7-ounce beers, which is basically, whoop. I'm sorry, Brandy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like using my left or right hand pinky to keep the screen from locking. How can you complain about getting 14 ounces of beer if you're a pass holder for free? If you come as a ticketed guest, you get 7 ounces for free. I love that. So now that I'm like through the initial raging fire of this thing, it's perfectly at temperature. It sounded like a jet went overhead. That was weird. All right, I'm gonna take the heel of this thing. Oh, you know what? Actually, the center guts part could use some, like, it's kind of a little bit sparse on the toppings. I had a little piece of this cheese and pepperoni fall off. I'll just use that. Hi, Miss Mark. How are you? Did you really, Jules, or are you messing around? I can't imagine that's cheap if you legit ordered beignets to go. All right, one down. Number 2. You legit did? That's funny. Did you get a sauce? And were they from Disney or were they from NOLA? So that's a place I really, really, really want to visit. There's 2 places that like I desperately want to go to. New Orleans is number 1, Key West is number 2. And then of course like theme parks, but like actual destinations that are relatively close that would be doable and cost effective would be New Orleans and Key West. I'm eating like a raptor. Oh, that's cool. They probably heat it up decent because they don't need to stay hot. You know? Did they freeze them? Or did they pack them just like room temperature? Really? I didn't, dude. That's awesome, Michael. I'll have to check it out. I'm still waiting on where we're going for our Carpe Diem on Monday. For those that don't know, on Mondays we do a give back day to the community where somebody selects all where we go. So they plan the food, they plan the rides, they plan the parks. I'm waiting for the first person to do a Disney Universal day. No pressure. But, and I've been doing the math on this, I think I can do 10 parks in one day. I've been working on the logistics of a challenge. I'll have to do it on a Friday though, because this place needs to be open late. You got the gumbo. The gumbo that's over at Port Orleans French Quarter is really good. Sasagula makes a good gumbo. It's not traditional gumbo, but for a spicy brown over rice, it's good. I'm gonna look at time here on battery wise. 18%. I feel like we should go on the Sand Serpent. There's no line. We can do it on the GoPro and then do the Wudder ride on TikTok. Does that make sense? I didn't bring an extra battery today. I'm going like real low key. Oh, Samantha, I really want to do the Universal Resorts. I've been seeing so much about them. I just don't know how an effective way, like how do you get to all of them? Again, this is like newbie stuff. I know we can take boats. I don't know if they check to see if you're staying there to take the boats or not. I also want to do a Volcano Bay day, but yeah, I've never seen them either. Nobody does. I mean, it's crazy to me how good Universal is and how little representation they get in content. Almost everybody just does Disney. And I get it. There's more eyes on Disney, so there's like more quote unquote opportunity. But I'm gonna teach you guys something in life. This is a good, and I probably talked about it before, but I wanna reinforce it. There's something in the world that is called blue oceans and red oceans. Red oceans are ones that are
Stay longer
filled
and
with
play
fish,
later at Busch
filled with
Gardens, Tampa
sharks,
Bay's
and there's
Summer
lots of
Nights,
blood in the water.
featuring extended park hours, all new entertainment, and fireworks on select nights. Sit back, relax, and beat the heat with an assortment of electrifying entertainment offerings for the entire family. Enjoy our brand new show, Icons, opening June 11th, as well as returning favorites such as Cirque Electric and Gwazi Beats. As the sun goes down, the park lights up on select nights with a dazzling display of colors and sound. From jaw-dropping colors to intricate patterns, the Summer Nights Fireworks Spectacular will leave guests in awe. With the perfect music to accompany the show, it's an unforgettable experience. Download the Busch Gardens app for full event details.
There you go. So yeah, Fridays, Saturdays, I don't know if it's Sundays. I think it's just Friday and Saturdays. They have, oh no, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they do fireworks here, which is awesome. So cool. Mel and I got invited, and Lem got invited to do a media event coverage of Summer Nights. We just picked our date for Mel and I to do it, because the girls are gonna stay with my mom. And yeah, I'm super stoked to cover that. We'll do some live streams. We'll do lots of static content. We'll cover the fireworks, the whole nine. That'll be a good day. I'm excited for that. We're gonna get a copyright ding for this video. I'm okay with it. Music's so good. Not like, who watches live streams after they've already happened? I don't. That's kind of like the negative of these things, is unless you have like a very specific thing you're doing that people would find interesting, I don't know whether or not anybody would rewatch a live stream, you know? Like, I just think like it happens in the moment, and you want to be a part of the moment, and you want to be able to chat and be a part of it. So like, I don't see a benefit, but. Music here slaps. So, all right. Blue oceans versus red oceans. A red ocean is one that is filled with blood and chum, and sharks have already visited the red ocean and are eating up all the minnows and the small fish. So if you are a small fish, in this instance, I will say a content creator, if you are a small fish in a red ocean, you will get gobbled up by the sharks. However, there are blue oceans. New ways to explore things, and it can be in the same environment. So for example, for Disney content, which is very much a red ocean, you could start doing things, viewing the parks in a different way. That's the reason why I do challenges. That's very blue ocean. There's only a handful of people that do challenges, and so that's a wide open ocean in a very red ocean environment, but I'm turning it into a blue ocean. Universal, SW, Legoland, Busch Gardens are all blue oceans because not a lot of people create there. So that's an exciting opportunity as well. So in life, you will be more successful the more blue oceans you go to, because you can have a feeding frenzy with very little competition. So in business, in your career, think of ways that you can get into blue oceans. That could be the skills that you present, the talents that you have, the ability and work ethic and patience that you have. Like, not everyone has skills and talents. Over time, you can acquire skills and talents through education and through trial and error and failure. However, the one thing that all of us have can be good work ethic and patience. And if you don't quit and you don't jump from like idea to idea, like most of us we get so excited for an idea for like months, and then you're like, it's not there, or it didn't happen, and you quit and you just dump. If you quit, there's 100% chance that you will not succeed. However, if you don't quit, you have a very, very high chance of succeeding. Most podcasts, 99% of podcasts stop after episode 20. I don't know how many Kate and I have done, and we don't have like the #1 podcast, but give it like 6, 7, 8 years, we might have the #1 Disney history podcast. I don't know. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep getting better at it. Content is the same way. When I first started and when I moved down here, so we started making content full-time, well not full-time, but started making content in 2019. Started at 0 everywhere. TikTok, 0. Instagram, 0. YouTube, 0. When we moved here in September of 2021, I had 300 subscribers, which are just the new word of followers on YouTube. And now we're almost at 5,000. By the end of this year, we'll be at 10,000. Think about that for a second. That took me from 2019 And then really September 2021 is when I got into it full time. So we're not even into 2 full years of doing this full time. And we're like, and a lot of great things are happening. Getting all these cool media accesses and events and growing our community and helping a lot of people. It's just tremendous. So don't quit. Find blue oceans. Sorry I went on a rant. Totally random. 12%, you can still go on Serpent. Oh, Janelle, how are you, Janelle? Dude, what were you doing the other day? You were like getting a bunch of like signatures or something. I watched for like a hot second, but I didn't want to like disrupt the stream or anything, so I was lurking. I was just seeing what was going on. Guilty. Did we see any animals? We saw a hippo, and we saw lions. Yeah, Mel's great. The Hard Rock you have to key in to get access to the resort if you want to walk around. Okay, thanks, Rosa. Yeah, I'll have to find out more. You can take boats, bus, and walk. Roger, roger. It's not that far to walk between them. It's also interesting how they stage them. It's like value, then value preferred, and then premier, and then premier something, deluxe. I don't know. It's confusing. I can't believe that value plus or whatever is Cabana Bay. That view of the volcano, how is that not premier? I don't get that. That's like such a beautiful view, and you can get that hotel sometimes for just around $100, $120. I saw some rates for. You know what's so exciting too is like this stuff is just, there's so much to explore. I want to get good on Oh, the sweetest, oldest couple are like just dancing and having a blast. That's like, they're in their 70s. They're having a blast. That's what I see Mel and I doing. Just keep growing this. I don't care about being the biggest in the world or anything like that, legacy-wise, but just if we can enjoy the ride like they are, I already feel like I'm winning, you know? Like I've got a lot of failures and struggles, but I already feel like we're winning in a lot of ways to be able to even chase this dream. We still, you know, everything's a struggle until it's not, but those little successes add up. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat and then let's go on Sand Serpent. I was gonna say, that's gonna be you and Mel. I hope, Jules, I hope. Today's Donald Duck's birthday. Crazy. You just saw a deal for $80 a month? That's a steal, Jules. If I had a Volcano Bay pass, I would totally think about like staying over. Although you don't get the you don't get Express with that. You have to stay at one of like the fancier ones. But you could stay at, I think it's Royal, the Lowe's Royal Pacific or Royal something or other. That's the cheapest of the 3 ones that include Express, which I think I'm gonna need Express Pass for the day I do ET all day. So I think we're gonna have to do an all day, a different one, like maybe either the trolley all day. I think the trolley all day would be a good one. I also think Cat in the Hat all day would be a good challenge. Thanks for hanging, and thank you so much, Brandy, again. That was delicious. Highly recommend the Twisted Tails pretzel, or pizza pretzel, sorry. Pizza pretzel. Yeah, totally, I feel that way too. Biggest isn't always best. Oh, preach to the choir, Chanel. But there is a saying, first, biggest, best. Those are usually the market leaders. But over time, you can become the biggest. You can, day one, you could be the best, depending on your skill sets. But it's gonna take a really long time to amass an audience. And then after you amass an audience, it's that longevity. And then first is just a approximate of time, you know? So. I'm gonna have to wait about 5 trains for this. Hopefully I last. I got 7% on battery here. So, we'll see. It's pretty short. short ride, so. And then this probably will die when I'm on ride, so if you're new to following us on here, we're on our road to 10,000 followers. Timing wise, we're gonna hit 10,000 in November and be just under 12,000 in like the beginning of January. So it's crazy to think we're gonna more than double based on our trajectory. So yeah, my name is Kirk from walruscarp.com, your spot for the latest hack stacks and fun facts around the Florida theme parks. And of course, we go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in one of those Florida theme parks, mainly Disney, Universal, and here at Busch Gardens, occasionally Legoland. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna ride the Sand Serpent, and then we're gonna pop on over to TikTok and do a live on there. Thanks for chilling. So for anybody that misses, why am I blanking on the name of the ride in DAC? Something whirl. Extinct, no. Jurassic, no. Prehistoric, no. Whirl, something. Triassic, no. Something whirl. AP discount for what? Universal? You only get 10% off on the baseline one. So I don't know if it's worth it because they're pretty pricey out of state. I think the Florida Residence Pass, that's the one with preferred, which comes with parking, is more than adequate for almost every guest, unless you're really local and you go a lot during the nighttime with Express Pass. I think that's totally worth it. Plus it comes with an HHN one night. But if you're gonna buy like an HHN Frequent Fear or Rush of Fear Pass, I don't think it's totally necessary. The one thing that does stink is the single rider lines do close about 2 hours before the park closes. And it's all dependent on the ride. Primeval World, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Janelle. And thank you, Rhonda. So I don't think the discount is necessarily worth it for one. Yep.
Watch out, they're inside.
Thank you.
Enjoy your ride on the Sand Serpent.
Bienvenidos a la Sand Serpent.
Thank you.
Una vez sentado, baja la barra de vuelta a su cintura.
Got 4%, so this is going to be it. Definitely going to die after this. And you're going to hear me scream the whole time because this thing is very rough.
Must be accompanied by a responsible person.